The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Hello again, Spoiled Milk here, and today is the day. 6 months in the making, Season 2 of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Han Solo season. As always, joining me is my pal Bull.
Hey there, everyone.
And today we're going to take a look at the new additions and features introduced in this latest patch. So as you can see right off the bat from the menu screen, we've got Skiff Guard Lando looking snazzy there in his new duds.
Right, and right away you can see that they got rid of the whole hologram stuff. It's like,
And it's a good look for them. It's a good look for Lando. I mean, it's a good look for the game. I mean, you know,
you see his little mustache in the background there.
As-
I love it.
yeah.
It's like the detail of this is pretty amazing.
it's a
I'm
nice looking
impressed.
skin, and you know, as much as I'm a fan of Star Warsy holograms, this just I don't know. This just seems much
Feels more
better
real.
improving. Yeah, it just seems more real. I guess is what I'm looking for. So. So going from, you know, we've Season 2 here, this latest patch is introducing quite a few new changes. Mostly cosmetic stuff, but I think they are welcome changes to the game. So from the home screen, one of the first things you notice if we go over to play here is multiplayer. Now they've broken it up, right, into 3 different distinct categories.
Right, unless the other, for me, the other way looked like there's the main categories and then the subcategories of that HVV, the heroes versus villains. Before it looked like a little snippet above, blast and strike as well. They just seem like smaller categories, even though a lot of people enjoy those. Now they all feel a little equal. They all feel like they have their own little individual set. And I think if we go back again, we have the new places operations,
Right.
which, as we can see here, is you have Blast and Ewok Hunt. I think these two are going to be temporary, maybe become permanent.
Well, no. Blast was a regular part of the game
Right, but
before, but obviously now
This Blast,
operations is the place where the new, you know, for the limited time game modes are.
right?
But it's interesting. It is interesting that they decided to put Blast in with the
Ewok
limited
Hunt.
time game modes.
Right. I mean, maybe Ewok Hunt's going to be permanent within operations. It looks like it might be. I haven't played
Yeah.
it since, but I did have a chance to play Blast. The only downside of Blast is it isn't dedicated to Jabba's castle, which HVV 2-on-2 is dedicated to strictly Jabba's castle, whereas you have to go through the different maps in Blast to get to that actual map and play it, which it's a lot of fun. I played it, really enjoyed the graphics on that. It's pretty amazing.
So 2-on-2 actually is not. So they in the Heroes versus Villain, 2-on-2 now is restricted to one map, or is there more than one map on
It's
that?
restricted to one map at this point, which I don't know if they're going to open it up to other maps, but right now I think because of the it's new, they have it restricted to one map, and it's a regurgitated map from BF1 if I remember. So it is restricted right now, which is fine with me. It's actually amazing gameplay. There's a lot of different things compared to Heroes versus Villains, which had you as a target. You're running around, you're always on the map, people were chasing you, you couldn't really fight, and it was
Right.
a little aggravating. Whereas this one is, in gameplay, you play with one other person and you play against 2 other people. If you win, you get to not play that actual individual character again. But if you lose,
So it retires them, right?
it
after that?
retires them only if you win. If you lose, you can play as Lando a million times or Leia a million times.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
And it's best 3 out of 5. So whoever gets the 3 first is the victor. And then another interesting thing is there's only one person that becomes the VIP at the end. So anyway.
Oh, so whoever you're teamed up with, so it's 2-on-2. So 1 out of the 4 people is the MVP, right?
Correct.
It doesn't rank it.
It
like
doesn't rank everyone else. It's just one person
see.
of the 4 is the victor, basically, as far as the overall points.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense, and it's a nice change, I guess, from the Heroes versus Villains mode that we've had
Right, and I
up
know you
until
said
now in the game.
I know you had a chance to play Starfighter Assault.
I
correct?
did. I probably am one of a handful of people who
Right.
actually enjoys playing Starfighter Assault. I think that this is actually a very cool addition to the arcade, because before you really, you could only in-game in Starfighter Assault actually play the, use the starfighters, and now you actually have your choice of all of the planets that exist in Starfighter Assault. I was pleasantly surprised that the maps are actually fairly big for each one of these planets. So, the Fondor map, it's not the full Starfighter Assault map, but it does give you quite a bit of breathing room to engage with the AI enemies. And that's what I was worried about when they mentioned that they were going to bring this into the game, was that it was just going to be a infuriatingly small map, because honestly, in Battlefront 2015, when you played the Starfighter Assault stuff, it was fun, but the maps were just so small that if you flew in one direction for like 2 or 3 seconds, you were already out of bounds.
Right.
This one, I really wasn't running out of bounds that often, so it was, really cool. A great way to hone your skills if there's people that are intimidated to play Starfighter Assault, because there are a handful of us that go out there and we like to
You like to fly around.
prey upon noobs.
I would like to be good at it, but I'm just so invested in the ground pounding a bit and
Yeah.
the arrows. But I enjoy flying, but I know that you really have.
I do enjoy it, and I think it's a welcome addition. And just like with the Galactic Assault maps on the arcade. It does give you, it maxes out your cards. You can play with the cards, you can interchange them, and you can do all that. So I'm actually very happy with that. I think it's a great addition to the game, and I think that it's something that a lot of people will benefit from if they felt intimidated to actually go in and play Starfighter Assault. Now they can, again, hone their skills, check out star cards, play the different ship classes, and really get a good or better feel for that part of the game. Now it looks like going into collection, this is where I think they've really made some nice visual inroads on the game. You can see here there's no holograms anymore. It's just the actual characters, and without the hologram version, you really see the detail that DICE, Criterion, Motive all put into.
Yeah, the scratches, the dents.
Yeah, I mean, just the looks of these guys is really impressive. And you can see that they just really did a nice job on the texturing of the models and those kinds of things. Stuff that was, honestly was kind of wasted in the, in the hologram form. What is really interesting with this now is the heroes, because they all have almost like little intros here, right? So if we go over to Boba Fett, he looks great.
Boss.
Boss is doing his thing, right? Chewie. It's just a nice little touch. What I'd be interested in seeing is, like, in the comment section below, what you guys think of this. Do you think it's resources that are allocated, manpower that's allocated in the wrong places? Should they have been working on new maps to, instead of this stuff? Would you have been okay with just keeping the old stuff?
All right, let us know below.
Otherwise, that's going to do it for us here at Spoiled Milk. Please let us know what you thought about the video in the comment section below. And if you would, as always, hit that like and subscribe button. We would surely appreciate it. Any last words there, Bull?
No, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, guys, and we will see you soon.